Good morning, kids. Today I'm going to tell you a story of the magic pot. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer in a village. He used to go to his farm and perform his daily farming activities. One day he decided to go in his farm and sow some seeds for the coming monsoon. While he was digging the farm, he found out a big pot. He wondered, how can I make use of this pot? What can I do with it? He kept it aside for a while and continued digging. While he was digging, he thought, let's have some lunch. It's already lunchtime. So before he started his eating, he kept his axe in the pot. Once he put his axe, he started eating. After he finished his food, he finished his lunch, he decided to get back to work, take his axe. But while he took his axe, he saw 100 more axe in the pot. So he wondered, I just put one axe. How did they become 100? How did they multiply? He was surprised. He thought, let's check once again. So what he did, he decided to put a stone in the pot. After putting one piece of the stone, he checked. Let me check. Oh, there are 100 stones, he said to himself. There are 100 stones in the pot. How did this happen? Kids, is this a magical pot? What is it? Let's find out. So, the farmer found out it's a magical pot. He bought this in his house and put it in a seal. Once he put this in his house, he used to satisfy his daily needs. Once he wanted some clothes. So what he did, he put one piece of a cloth in the pot. After when he took it out, it was a big cloth, enough for him. And whenever he was hungry, he would put one fruit in the pot. And once he takes it out, there were 100 fruits in the pot. So he used to satisfy his hunger with the fruits, sometimes with something else. And yes, he was a very honest farmer. He was not a greedy farmer. He was a very kind farmer. But he was becoming rich every day. Gradually, when he was becoming rich, people are noticing of the village. So, however, one day a neighbor was wondering, how come the farmer is becoming so rich every day? How does he have new clothes every day? So he decided to check in his house. So one day the farmer came outside his window. The farmer was in the house and the neighbor was peeping in the room. So what he saw, that night the farmer put a glass of milk in the pot, and when he took out the milk, it was 1 liter of milk. And the neighbor was wondering, oh my god, how did he have 1 liter? Now I understand, he said. Now he knows the pot is magical. It gives you more when you put so little. So he decided to steal the pot from his house. And that night, what he did is he went to his house and he stole the pot. After stealing the pot, he put this pot in his house. And next day morning, he decided to put something and get his things satisfied. So, before he does that, he wanted to check what's inside the pot. And when he put inside his hand, he found nothing. Kids, what's inside the pot? Nothing. There is nothing in the pot. So, what he did, he put his hand in the pot. Once he took out his hands, there were 100 hands in his body. He was so scared. He was thinking, now what do I do? And he did not go out of the house for 2 days. And once he decided to go out, he went outside. The villagers were looking. They were looking what happened. And then they saw 100 hands in one side and only one hand on the other. So they thought he is a demon. And they started running behind him and stoning on him. They are throwing stones on him, and he was running. And that day the farmer saw that he has 100 hands and he has only one on the other side, and he understood that he is the one who stole my pot. So, kids, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is never be envious to anyone and do not steal other people's things. Thank you, kids.